I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to week 3 of Amp It Up August, hosted by Amanda Christina from Heavenly Imaginings, and this week it's all about Christmas embellishments. I found this week to be quite a challenge, so I hope what I created is classed as embellishments. So I'll show you what I've created. I have made some little mini envelopes. Mine are very simple. I found this Sizzix die that had a mustache. It's a scalloped envelope with the little insert card. And it's just a big die. Oh, can't open it now. No, it doesn't want to open. Oh, because I've opened it wrong way. So that's the die I used. I used 2 collections from Craft. I think these were a few years old, maybe what we're in 18, 17, maybe 2016. Glisten, and it's the paper and some collectibles and Christmas wishes. And these are gloss foiled, so this pad's really been hacked into. And of course the collectibles. So with the glisten paper, these are my little envelopes. And all the little cards are left blank, so I can write my little note on the other side. So that's that one. And this one with the jumping reindeer, foil paper, and even foil die cuts in that pack. And Joy, that was a die cut from the pack. Just very simple. And the Joy was from the die cut pack, and the Holly is a die that I purchased from AliExpress, and that's how it cuts. It's a really pretty die and it cuts really well. And this one's also using the holly and the die cut. So very simple. So that's from Glisten. Just move those over there. With Christmas wishes, it's a very pretty paper pack. Very pastel, and once again the cards are blank to write my little message. And this one is pink with some gold foil, and I just put a few little pearls there. And I popped this one up on a pop dot, foam dot, and this is gloss paper. Don't think you can see that very well. And this one's very similar design, and that's also popped up. And this one I just added a little pearl hanging charm. And that's the little envelopes I created. In last week, Amp It Up August, and it was about Christmas cards, I created this Christmas card using this deer die also from AliExpress. I kept the die cut, and I made some very simple, once again, little embellishments, and this is what they look like. Here's my deers. So I just lightly went around the edges with some tea dye ink. That's my favourite distress ink. I used this Tiny Tag Stampin' Up stamp set once again, and I used the Merry Sentiment, and with the matching little punch, jewellery punch. And so I just put a little gem for his nose, and just tied some gold coin, a little jingle bell, and the sentiment around the necks. I thought they were really cute how they turned out. So that's my little dears. So I've got 2 projects out of one, so that's even better. For my next lot of embellishments, I use this white crepe paper or streamer. These glittered poinsettia stickers, 3D stickers. And these Tim Holtz Holiday Small Talk. And they come in the white with the gold foil and the black with the gold foil. And so here's what I created. Oh, of course, I had to use my tassel die. So most of my projects have got bows and tassels on them. I made these little rosettes and I have a hanging tassel with the jingle bell. And this one is festive. All I did was cut 12 inches of the paper streamer, put through a running stitch with a hand stitch, pulled the 2 ends together till I got the gather. Really simple. Just tied off the ends, snip it off and glue the 2 ends so they totally close, and a very simple way to make a rosette, and that's how I like it, because I cannot make rosettes. I've got dies, I've got the silhouette, I still cannot make them. And so I've made 6 and they're all the same. This one's got joy. Let's move these out the way. This one's the joyful. And that's just some gold cardstock. This one's jingle. This one's Noel. And I've just got a scalloped gold cardstock on the back. And this one is December 25. So they were very easy to create. For my next project, I don't know if it's an embellishment, but I would use it as an embellishment. I use these die cuts collectibles from Craft, which are the letters to Santa. So it's only a few more left, so I'm pretty happy to be using those up. And I used my tassel die again. There's more bells and there's some pine cone charms. I thought I'd alter some playing cards. It didn't turn out very well the way I expected. This got all warped. I used white chalk paint with some textured paste and some stencil, and I wasn't really happy with how they were turning out. I think because they were just really cheap playing cards. Because I love mixed media, but I cannot do it. So this is what I created. So I left the cards pretty well plain and just distressed around the edges. So here are my little altered cards. I've popped them in a little box. And it's just got a little jingle bell and my pine cone charm that I absolutely love. And just a die cut from the pack. So this is my little box. And let's take the little cards out. That's all of them. So I've just used once again the collectibles by Letters to Santa from Craft. So I've got little jingle bell hanging from the bottom with the pear clips or pins. This one's very plain. And all the edges are being distressed with tea dye ink. One. I really like how this one turned out with some off-cut lace that I found in my scrap box. We've got the tassel and a little bell from the top. And this one with the tassel hanging from the bottom with the little postage stamps die cut. got the little jingle bell and the Santa. He's very cute. And this one's just plain with the postcard and the postage, post stamp and the poinsettia flower. This one's just plain. This one I made it so the little tags can come out. And I just popped the pine cone little charm there. And this is the last one. It's got the Santa and it's got a little tag, sorry, with the little bell, and the tag comes out from behind him. So that's all the little cards. I was quite happy with how they turned out, but I would have loved to use the texture paste and all the paint, but it wasn't meant to be for this project. On to my next one. For my next lot of embellishments, I used some offcuts from this blush DCWV paper range, and it's because I got so much scraps. I thought I would go girly and do something a little bit different for me. So this is what I created. I altered some large pegs. Hopefully you can see those. These are a pack of 6 of the large pegs that I purchased from Kmart. And I just used some of the paper with the foil on the background. And I used the holly flourish die again. And I used the Craft poinsettia dies. And I used these gold blings that I purchased from a variety, you know, those cheap variety stores. So I was pretty happy with how they turned out, because this is not my style. So I don't know if you class this as an embellishment. It's more of a gift. I don't know. I was really stumped this week. So I made, altered those with the Kmart pegs. I thought they turned out really good. I was really pleased with these. Now to share with you my last project. With my last lot of embellishments, I used these free printables from the Graphic Fairies, and I had this in my stash for years. And I printed it on just normal copier paper, photocopy paper, and I wanted to use it, so I just backed it up and glued it onto some thick cardstock. And then I used a template. I used the bell and the star. I've got Christmas tree here and a gingerbread man. And I just traced around with a lead pencil, cut out my shapes and just decorate them. I also used these banners dies that I got from AliExpress. This Annabelle stamp, Christmas stamp, and unfortunately they're no longer available. Annabelle Stamps has closed down, which is such a shame because they were an Australian company and I was lucky enough to be on their design team years ago. And I used the Christmas Wishes sentiment. I used these 2 dies from Poppy Crafts, pine needles and the holly sprig. And I used some glitter. I used this like white gold glitter. Even though it's from Recollections, I'm pretty certain I bought this on clearance from Spotlight. So I'll show you what I created. I love these guys. I was really, really happy with how these turned out. So these are my little vintage embellishments. And all glittered around the edges. And I'll just use some gems for the holly berries. And once again, the tea dye ink. Yes, I have bells. And that's another one. And I just popped the banner up. And here's one with some rustic bells. I do have to say I like the ones with the red gems for the berries because that pop of colour. And the stars are the same. The little banner popped up. We've got another one. And one with the rustic bells. These would make great tags, just putting to and from on the back, and maybe putting some string and hanging them on your Christmas tree or on your gift packaging. So I really love these. I'm going to have to use some gingerbread ones and some tree ones. So check out Graphic Fairy. She's got so many free printables you can use on there for your projects. And what's so great about it, it's vintage. So if you like vintage, head over there and have a look. So that's all my embellishments, or sort of embellishments. I hope you got some ideas. I was really stumped. Amanda Christina really had me stumped this week. But it's great to get out of your comfort zone and try something new. So don't forget to hop along and visit the other wonderful ladies in the collab, and I know they've got some wonderful goodies in store for you. I can't wait to see what they've got. Isn't he so cute? So that's my share. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope there were some ideas there that you can use. And I thank you for stopping by. So don't forget, next week is our last week, which I'm really sad about. And I'm really looking forward to it because it's my favourite one. It's all about gifts. Until then, guys, you all take care, keep smiling, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Until then, bye-bye. Take care. Bye.